This award celebrates the innovative use of engineered timber, resulting in a distinctive technical structural impact on a residential, commercial, industrial or public building environment.
Good evening on behalf of the Timber Design Society. It's a great pleasure to be here and see all you coming together as the timber industry. I want to spend a few words about the Timber Design Society. Pretty much self-explaining, but I would call ourselves as a group of very passionate and patient people. Because as you know, there's always quite some hurdles on the way when you design a timber building, and it takes quite some passion to come across them. What makes us a bit unique is that we are not just engineers. We are engineers, architects, designers, specifiers, suppliers, manufacturers, researchers. We all come together because we all have one mission, this building with timber. And as such, we are also here to sponsor this kind of event because we want to show our appreciation to the designs which have been submitted. Our aim is to grow the knowledge in the design of timber buildings and to disseminate this knowledge. And as such, we're running seminars, roadshows. We're having the Timber Design Journal, which comes out 4 times a year. We're having scholarships for students. We are doing presentations together with other engineering societies or with architect societies. We're also working together with WPMA on the new timber design guidelines. We're also working on different code committees, and we're providing technical help if you have any when you design your timber structure. Congratulations to all the finalists. There's some really great projects. They're becoming, in fact, bigger, taller, and they really show how much timber can do when we design with them.
And once again, our judges, struck by the overall amazing level of magnificence, have awarded 2 joint highly commendeds in the category. The first highly commended goes to Kaikoura District Council by PTL Structural Consultants, Design Base and Nelson Timber Solutions. An iconic crayfish pot form signifies regional branding. This project exhibits innovative use of prefabricated LVL and potentially a world-first integration of prefabricated cross-laminated timber with the Press-Lam structural system. And we had another highly commended in the category. This goes to C20 Callaghan Laboratory Pod by CMA&U, PTL Structural Timber Consultants and Makers Fabrication. Come on up. The judges were impressed with this smart addition to an existing building comprising of a plywood lattice mezzanine structure hovering above the existing laboratory space below. The convergence of innovative architectural and structural design utilising digital fabrication technology resulted in an impressive, cost-effective addition. The winner of the Engineering Innovation category is Mount Pleasant Community Centre, Chris Muller Architect and Urbanism. And here's what the judges said about this winning project. They commented that the innovative use of LVL panels within a folded structure is a perfect example of how dialoguing architecture and engineering are delivering excellent aesthetic and functional results. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's definitely a speech for this one. As you can probably see, it seriously is a grand design coordinating this lot. And the amazing thing is that right from the beginning, it was madness. I mean, there was a lot of risk-taking. One of the things that is really extraordinary with this project is the interface between, I suppose, risk-taking by particularly Sam and Earl in the sense of documentation digitally, in the sense of a new, modern, digital method of construction. Renzo Piano talked about it a lot. These guys actually did it. At the other end is the craft, and so Mark, where's Andrew? And Andrew, in particular, had to put this thing together, so they built it. And so that, I think that's the centre of what we're talking about in this revolution, and for timber, it's really exciting. I mean, obviously we have to mention the suppliers themselves, and the collaboration between Nelson Pine and Xlam was amazing. Really extraordinary. I know, and not everybody's up here, by the way. Just that little bit. Well, it was really crucial. And, I mean, the other thing to be aware of is that there was, like any good, really excellent sports team, I mean, you think of total football or total rugby where everybody can play in different positions. That's not 100% true, of course. But I think in this team there was amazing crossover, and I remember at a certain point Alistair and I had this crazy discussion with Christchurch fire team that was a bit of a nightmare, and we had to call on Andy Buchanan. Do you remember that? So Andy should really be up here as well. A very big thanks to Andy for covering us on that one. No jib wrapping the timber, which was lovely. Well done, guys. Awesome. Thank you.